Rutledge.
What?
Good morning.
No interviews today.
Talk to me about last night. What happened?
I got a little constipated.
A little what? I can't hear you.
A little constipated.
Constipated?
Did you?
What's constipated?
Did your tummy hurt?
It's an upset tummy.
We are stretching our legs and taking a lunch stop. Big bump at Chattanooga National River Recreation Area. And the kids are going to attempt to get their first Junior Ranger badge. And we're going to make sandwiches, have a picnic. What are my crazy people doing?
That was really hard.
Can you do it? Can Ollie do it? Eat the sandwich, huh? You have to do the Junior Ranger oath, okay? So what I need you to do is raise your right hand with me.
Other hand. Rutledge.
Other hand, Rutledge.
And repeat after me, okay? I am proud to be a Chattahoochee River Junior Ranger. I promise to appreciate, respect, and protect all national parks. Hey guys, where are we?
Hi, we're in Cloudland. Hi, welcome to Cloudland.
Onion Canyon. We're 44. We're gonna go for a night hike.
Daddy, is the canyon
I
down
think the
here?
canyon's down here. We're gonna take a little night walk. See if we can look over the canyon if it's not a far hike. So far so good. Campground's pretty awesome. Good morning on day 2. Amos finishing up baking because she's better than me. She's got her Explorer shirt, her
Coffee, that's the important thing.
Mountains Are Calling coffee. I made eggs and pancakes. The boys have hit the playground. Ollie and I slept on one of the blow-up mattresses and it sank. We either have a hole or it wasn't tight. So Ollie and I didn't sleep very well. What you been doing this morning, Ollie?
Trying to fix the bed.
What happened last night, me and you?
Our bed started deflating.
Started? I was on the floor. I had rocks in my back.
He was pleasant about it.
Were you cold?
Mommy, can I go back?
Let me see that hair. Oh, look at that hair. Stand still. That is all my hair.
The scenic beauty, the natural objects, the wildlife found at Russell Cave. I also promise to leave the park the same way I found it, so that other boys and girls can have fun too. Congratulations, Rutledge. Good job. And Oliver, y'all did a good job.
Let's go see what this is over here.
Over there who ran from him, so he ran at the goose and lost his shoes.
Yeah.
And it's making tooting noises.
He's been digging around in the mud.
He found it. That was perseverance.
Oh, yay.
It is deep in the mud. It's almost up to the middle of my shin. This mud is super deep.
I guess you're going over to the boat ramp and jump in.
All right, come on, let's go.
All right, go to the boat ramp. All right, we just got an insider tip to go to Howard's Chapel, which was only a mile away from where we were. So we're gonna check it out. It's a church built into the side of a rock. Grace High Falls. Way over there. Highest waterfall in Alabama.
Wow.
133 feet. It's seasonal, it doesn't run all year. Depends on rain.
Look, ready? You see it?
Wait, guys. It's getting
Mom, what'd you do this
Thursday.
morning with your coffee? I heard it was a new experiment.
It was excellent.
Was it excellent?
It
What did
was
you do?
excellent experiment.
Experiment.
Derek,
Mommy,
hold
I
on.
don't have to
Let me
take
tell you
my
what
jacket.
happened.
You gotta listen to Mom's story.
Daddy likes to pour things into water bottles that's not water. I did that in high school, but it was alcohol. Okay. So this is half and half. And the Batman one that looks just like this, except it has Batman, has eggs in it. So I was fixing coffee first thing this morning, and instead of the half and half, I poured eggs into my coffee. It was a very good experiment. The eggs, they did cook in my coffee, yes. I did not drink it, no. Thanks, Ellie.
If I drunk it, I would say this.
I know. No.
So everybody's gonna share their favorite moment from day 2.
All right. My
Can I go
favorite
first?
memory from
I want to go first.
You have to go second. Mom already volunteered. You can be second. Get ready though.
my favorite memory from day 2 is we went to this beautiful waterfall, and above the waterfall it had some water that looked like a little pond, and inside of the pond was a goose. And so Ollie and Rutledge and I decided we would go try to talk to the goose and feed the goose. She was by herself, so she was a little persnickety. So as Ollie got closer and closer, the goose went farther and farther away from him. And Ollie decided that he was so excited about going to feed this goose that he was going to get close to it, and went out in mud that was knee deep and got out about 10 feet before he realized that he was actually in mud, and his shoes got sucked under.
That's what,
And he
Mom, that's what mud do.
Mhm.
That's what mud
And he danced around in the mud and tried to find his shoes, and he got both shoes. It was impressive, but the whole time he's making these farty sounds and walking around in stinky old mud, and the goose is just sitting back laughing at him. So
like this.
it was awesome. Ollie,
All right, Rut. What was your favorite moment from yesterday?
Going in the caves yesterday.
Are you gonna go in another cave today? What cave did you go in yesterday? Do you remember this name?
I know. No.
mm-hmm.
What is this? Huh? Russell Cave.
National Monument.
And
Did
Russell
you-
Namama. Russell Namama.
Did you earn another badge?
How many
Yeah.
badges do you have now?
Well, you have 2. You still got to earn 1. Ollie's got to get his oath.
Almost like I
Okay.
have like one.
All right, Ollie, you ready for yours? Wow, we're all chowing down on pancakes.
Daddy, wait, Dad, can I hold the camera on you? So my favorite moment
Ollie, do
was
his first.
seeing this beautiful little canyon waterfall and getting to build a little tiny lake with sand and water.
And what did y'all build across with the sand? And what did you call it?
A land bridge.
Hmm.
Oh,
but
the bridges were actually dammed. And they
Yeah.
held up surprisingly well.
Can you tell me something you learned about Russell Cave yesterday?
That it was home to a lot of Native Americans, and the atolls was made for more power hunting and for more power when you're throwing.
Okay. Do you remember who Russell Cave was named after?
Oh,
Who? Colonel Thomas Russell.
dang it.
From, what's he known for?
Caves.
He was in the Revolutionary War.
Revolutionary or civil?
Revolutionary?
I don't know.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Which president dedicated
Ooh, I got
Russell?
this.
John F. Kennedy.
Dang it.
Good job. Do you remember what year?
Oh. Got this.
1961.
Dang it.
Nice. Okay. How much land
Ooh, I don't know that.
7 to 8 miles.
of caves?
Nice.
Yeah.
Can I film you, Daddy?
It better be, because that's all we got. All right, Derek.
Okay. As I was saying before, Wild man
Hold on.
cut in.
It's a Yeti.
It's been very nice having a playground and kids next door. Going to Alabama, I've never been to Alabama before. Seeing waterfalls in another state. One of my bucket lists is to see a waterfall in every state. Hopefully they have them.
Caverns.
And Amy wants caverns, but this is
No,
not
no,
one.
no, no. You saw caverns yesterday.
Caverns. We saw DeSoto Falls, Little River Canyon Falls, Indian Falls, and Grace Falls, which was cool because it only flows certain times of year because of rainfall. But it's the highest waterfall in the state of Alabama.
Check this out, people.
And go.
All right, check this out, people. This is the back of a church, also a giant rock. So what they did was they took nature and they incorporated it into a church, and it was the most beautiful church I've ever been to in my life. It was built in 1931. It's called Sally Howard. It's a Baptist church. They have a baptismal well outside and a little swing and a little graveyard. And when you go inside, it probably only fits about 50 people. And you go inside and it smells of old library and museum, and it creaks and groans, and you see the beautiful rock outcrop as an altar, and it is one of the most cool religious experiences that I have ever had, just being in there. And for the kids too, they went up to the altar, they were just very quiet and very reverent, and they touched it, and you could tell that they were having the same cool religious experience. Derek and I, ever since we have been traveling, have had really cool Easter experiences, and this is just one of those really cool, different type of religious experiences. So
set up for Easter.
yeah, when you go to Alabama, you've got to go see that church. It's worth it.
A little insider tip, it's only not even a half mile from DeSoto State Park in Alabama, which is really cool. Lots of too easy to get to waterfalls. You can see three other waterfalls on a little short 2-mile trail. We didn't have time for that. They just put in a zip line course that's going to open this summer. And it is only itself about 30 minutes from Little River Canyon National Preserve. So what we did is we set up at Cloudland Canyon State Park and did a big loop yesterday up and around the mountain into Alabama, hit Russell Cave National Monument, went down to DeSoto State Park, hit the waterfalls there, had lunch, and then finished the day at Little River Canyon, and then came back here and